Welcome to another episode of What Mr. Wheels Thinks. What I'm thinking this week is that we go a little bit away from the sports and we go to something broader, and just to show you guys that I'm like a Swiss Army knife. I can do everything because I love everything. And we're going to talk about the number one love that I have besides sports, and that's Bigfoot. And it was so exciting to see that the first blog this week got so much reaction on Twitter. And that's because of the people on the show Expedition Bigfoot on the Travel Channel. I tagged them in it on Twitter and they retweeted it, and it blew my mind. I was so excited. So I wanted to thank Dr. Maria Mayor from the University of Florida and paranormal activist Ronnie LeBlanc. They retweeted my stuff and it just made my week, not even my day, my week. But you guys need to go check that show on Sundays called Expedition Bigfoot. It's on the Travel Channel. Make sure to look it at, because Bigfoot is real. He's out there. He's always looking at you. He really is. Moving on. The resurrection. Like I said, we're going to do something else this week, and we're going to be talking about the G4 channel that has just recently come back. A few weeks ago, I was kind of fiddling through the channels on my YouTube channel subscription, and noticed a G4 channel came up, and I clicked on it, and all these old shows, Attack of the Show, what was another one? There was Attack of the Show and X-Play. Those were my two favorite ones I used to watch. It was on, and I clicked on it, and it seemed really modern. It wasn't showing the old games, and I think they did a resurrection of it, and it's awesome. I looked it up, and it is true. They have brought back G4 channel, at least for a little while it seems like, and they have the beautiful Gina Darling. She's, yes, bling, like hello. And then, my boy, the one that I always kind of been influenced by, that kind of made me start like streaming and stuff and trying to do me, and that's the wrestler from the WWE, from the WWE, and that's the great Xavier Woods, also known as Austin Creed. This guy's crazy, he's built strong, hold you above his head forever, and then drop you down. It's awesome. But when he's not holding you above his head, he likes playing video games, and I'd say he has such a character on and out of the ring that, his character bleeds out so much that he had to, showcase it, and I love it that he did it on his famous YouTube channel that I like to talk about, Up Down Down, and he did so good on that. They asked him to come on G4, and he was so excited, and I loved it. He's on there. He brings just a passionate energy, and man, I love that G4 is back, baby. Yeah. Now moving on, check out G4 channel, Attack of the Show, X-Play, they're all back. But the next thing we're going to talk about is that Bat is back. We're talking about the Batman movie, the new Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Meow. Yeah, Catwoman. It's like the third or fourth different Catwoman. I don't know, but she did pretty good. I don't want to talk about her. I want to talk about, like I said, I'm not going to give any spoilers just in case you haven't seen it. I ain't going to do that to you. No. But I do want to let you know that it's kind of really dark and creepy. The character, Bruce Wayne, and I like that because not all of Bruce Waynes are like that. And all the other Batmans, they're more like, oh, I'm rich, I'm famous, I got a little, keep my nose, I got to keep an appearance. Not this one. This one's dark and creepy with his head down like this. And I love it. It's just beautiful. I think it's awesome. That's the way it should be. You are an orphan boy who, you're only an orphan because your parents got shot. Like, how are you not depressed and just have anxiety all the time? And I feel like they did it finally on this one. So you guys need to go check out the new Batman movie on HBO Max. And I'm going to leave you with this. Colin Farrell, he's in the movie. But what character is he? Can you figure it out? Let me know. Put a comment in the comments and let me know your answer. Moving on to my favorite subject. Every week we're going to talk about it at least once a week. And I'm sorry if you hate it. But not really, I'm not sorry. Because this is what I love. This is what Mr. Wheels thinks. And what Mr. Wheels thinks is that we need to talk about the pillars of AEW. And what is the pillars? This is like, the foundation, a thing that's holding the company or the holding whatever it is up, the concrete stuff. That's the foundation, like I said before. And here in AEW, the pillars are MJF, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, and Jungle Boy. But there's one other person that I want to talk about that people forget, and that's in the women's division, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She's crazy. She has everything that all those guys have. She has them bundled up all in one package. And I think it's amazing. You got, Sammy Guevara that jumps up off the ladders and does spectacular flips and stuff. And hey, give me the views. He needs the views. I'm a fan of the vlog, my boy, and I love it. What you do, it's awesome. You entertain the crowd, and it's awesome. You're living your childhood dream. We're just jealous because your girl is hot too. Yes, be mad. Also, you got Darby Allin. I've seen this guy get thrown down a flight of stairs, and these were concrete stairs, and just it's crazy, it's nuts. I've also seen him being dragged behind a car, getting thrown in a bag, zipped up, tie the bag up to the car, and they take off, and he's literally being dragged. You're like, oh no, that's not real. No, it is real. AEW, they don't cut nothing, they don't do nothing. They are authentic. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Authentic. They're awesome. And then the last one, I like this guy. Some people don't like him, but I like him. He's funny. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. He's a great athlete, great built, whatever, he's strong. But his talent is on the microphone. This thing right here, he goes off on it. He will, he takes it to a whole nother level on this thing right here. Woo! He gets underneath the skin, and that's what you're supposed to do as a heel, which is a bad guy in wrestling. But he does it perfectly, and I love it. He's literally considered the best modern day heel in pro wrestling today. He's great. And then Jungle Boy. Who can forget about Jungle Boy? He's a tag team champion with Luchasaurus. This guy is one of the best technician wrestlers. I think he's the son of one of the famous actors. I can't think of his name right now. I apologize for that. But you might not recognize him because he has the same sideburn as his daddy. This kid is amazing. Luke Perry's son. This is Luke Perry's son. This kid is amazing. One of the best technician wrestlers out there today, and he's like 24. It's amazing. And then we're going to wrap it up with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She has everything. She can take a hit. I've seen her get thrown through a table, thrown through thumbtacks. She doesn't do flippity flips, but she's pretty athletic for what she got. And what she got, she's good. And of course, she can talk on the mic. She ain't no slouch on that either. So she's the whole package. What I'm trying to say. So the 5 pillars. People say the 4 pillars. No, the 5 pillars. Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, MJF, Jungle Boy, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I love doing this fun. I see why she does it all the time now. And I believe there is just... Yes, we're coming to the last subject, and that is the NBA playoffs. Round 1. It's here. It's going crazy. I think it was like the first game of the Brooklyn and the Boston game. Jason Tatum did that spinning game winning layup. That was nuts. That was awesome. That's the series y'all gotta be. We're looking out for is that Boston and Brooklyn one. That was awesome. Going on that. everyone's seen or heard Kyrie, what happened with Kyrie in Boston, Boston's a little sour because Kyrie didn't go back. Well, go talk to your owner and your management. Tell them to pay the man. And I think he would have stayed if y'all would have just paid him. But y'all didn't. So someone else paid him. Don't be mad just because he's balling somewhere else. He getting paid. And I think it was funny. He was all like, you're crying, you cry. That was awesome. And he just flipped y'all off when he made the shot. That was amazing. Y'all might be mad, but I'm on his side. I think Kendrick Perkins said it best earlier in the week. Don't give this man fuel. You don't need to give him any more fuel. Don't make Kyrie Irving upset. When he gets upset, he balls. You're lucky he got by. Just got by. That series is going to be one. I think that one's going all the way to Game 7. That's going to be an awesome one. Feel the drama. It's going to be great. I don't even know who's going to win. That's the thing. Usually I have an idea. That one I don't know. It's going to Game 7. I know that. I don't know who's going to win. But the other ones, out of the 8 series that's going on, 4 of them look like they're going to be a clean sweep. That's the Warriors versus the Nuggets. Nuggets almost had it the other day, but they lost this and out of down 3-0. They might lose. The next one, they'll be down to lose. That's it. The next one is Philadelphia 76ers and the Raptors. James Harden and Joel Embiid. They're just too good. You can't stop them, Also, then you got Miami Heat, the number 1 seed in the East, versus Atlanta. I thought that one's going to be a little bit more better series, but Miami's up. And then the Phoenix Suns and New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans, they seem like they're going to fight, be there, they catch up, and then they lose it at the end. Big news, though, Devin Booker did hurt himself. He is going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. That is huge. But, they do have Chris Paul back. When you have the floor general, you should be okay. That is going to be a big hit, though. That is going to happen. And then the other 4 remaining, there's going to be a battle. All of them. All the other 4, they're going to be good. I believe, the one I'm very interested in is, like I said before, the Brooklyn and the Boston one. Keep your eye out on that one. Next week, I'm going to try to get a guest. We'll see. If you guys have any ideas on what you want me to write about, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. And I'll take it in consideration. And you know what? I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do a little bit better and get more fancier next time. Just like a great Xavier Woods says on Up, Up, Down, Down. Keep it tight. You know what I say? Rock, Chalk, J-Hawk. Baka!
Just follow your dreams while you still wide awake. Don't wait, cause you don't know when it all go away. Find the means to complete what you love. Do it now, cause once in a while later never comes. Gotta step out so you can check out what's in store. Now I'm decked out more than